What's up, everyone? This is Jeff from the Overwatch team. We're here with a very quick developer update.
Thank you, Jeff, for the intro, but this is not a real developer update. This is just a Xenify news video. Today I'm going to be going over this awesome concept art that was made by Machine, or I'm just going to call them Machine in this video, on ArtStation, which was posted just yesterday. But I've not seen any videos going over it, and I just want to, shine some light on this art because it is phenomenal. It looks insanely realistic, maybe even enough to trick some people into thinking that it's real because it is just ridiculous. I just want to, hugely and give a massive shout out to Machine over on ArtStation. They've also got a website which is chamachine.com. I'll leave the links in the description so you guys can check it out for yourselves in maybe slightly higher resolution, but I just want to kind of go over it, just flash some images up on screen. For now, I just want to quickly just look at the first image here, the developer update looking one. I actually did make the intro to this video, or at least I got a template and edited it to fit the Junkertown Queen into because it just looks so real. I could 100% see this being an actual developer update one day. Anyway, moving on to this first little render that they've made, you can see the Junkertown Queen kind of standing strong high on Route 66. Just look at her, she's got the feathers on her shoulder. It looks like the spikes that we saw in, I think, one of the sprays that was for Hammond. You can see her spikes quite prominently. She's wearing, the crop top. She appears to have something on her right arm. I don't exactly know what that is. Maybe like a biotic grenade similar to Anna's, or like an amplification grenade perhaps that she can maybe use on herself or other teammates. It doesn't look like she'd be a support hero. I mean, looking at her, she looks kind of like a DPS, but I don't know. It could just be, an energy grenade, of any stretch of the imagination. And as you can see, she's got a couple of them on her arm. Who knows what that is? The person who made the concept didn't really go into detail about what their abilities could be. But I mean, it looks straight out of Overwatch. You can see her holding here Zenyatta's head, or it's all kind of mangled, a bit detached, which is just amazing. The little shin pads, or the knee pads, sorry, which are also made of Omnic heads, or like, the front mask of an Omnic. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but some of the lights have gone out on the left one there. Moving on to the second render they've provided. Again, it just looks like it could be an emote or a highlight intro of sorts, where she, grabs the head and, disfigures it. This is a better kind of idea of the arm grenade things that I was talking about just a second ago. You can see 3 of them on her arm on this picture. This one's in fact in front of her throne, which is at the end of Junkertown Point C. I mean, what more can I say? She's holding Zenyatta's head, just menacingly kind of pointing at it. It just looks insane. And make note of the claws actually on her glove here, because as you can see in the next image, which is a hero gallery image of the Junkertown Queen, you can see her kind of idle stance by the looks of it. But if you look at the bottom, if we ignore the skins for just a second, you can see that the concept artist has in fact made icons for her abilities, for her weapons. The first one is of course her dual axes, which I don't know, could be like a version perhaps of the internal Genji. If you guys didn't know, Genji originally had his blade permanently out, but obviously they felt like it was a bit so slow paced. They weren't a big fan of it internally, so they decided to allocate that kind of melee slashing to his ultimate. Maybe they've restored that and tweaked that in the Junkertown Queen's design here. You can also see an uppercut or a fist with spikes coming out of it, and that's why I asked you to make note of the spikes on her glove. Perhaps she has a sort of, uppercut ability. Maybe not to the extent as Doomfist, but it looks like she's got an uppercut ability of some sort. And again, you can see the icon of the healing or the energy nade there. And also her ultimate, which reminds me a bit of the Deadeye ultimate. Perhaps she has something where, the axes she's holding, it looks like they've got kind of spikes or arrowheads coming out of it. Maybe part of her primary or her ultimate is that she spins round and perhaps all the arrowheads spew out, which would be pretty cool. Kind of like a Reaper ultimate with these small projectiles just kind of flying everywhere, which I think would actually be a pretty cool hero design as far as that goes. And finally, we've just got her on the menu. Nothing really special in this image, just, you know, kind of reinforcing just how realistic this render or this model looks. Finally, we've got the high polys. Now, high polys are posted by, you know, Blizzard quite regularly. I'll throw out some examples of other heroes' high polys here, just again to reinforce just how realistic and professional this concept has been done. It looks phenomenal, and I hope they get a job in the industry by some stretch. That's going to be it for this video. Like I said, I just wanted to shine some light on this amazing concept art. Go give this post, the ArtStation post, a like, maybe follow them, who knows, they might be making more. So be sure to drop a subscribe if you have enjoyed this video, like the video if you like the concept, and thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, everyone.